Good evening. Thank you for joining me. Brand image, customer experience, customer engagement. Now, a quick thank you to everybody that sent me a private message on the last video. Most of you understood it wasn't a knee-jerk reaction, that it was the fact that what the team, have been talking about, the brand, the image, the customer experience, the way your business looks, sounds, and feels is the most important thing. And like somebody said to me, everybody tries to jump on the bandwagon, but without the full information, the full destination, the full realisation, it's just a knee-jerk reaction. Now, fundamentally, other people on LinkedIn are right. You do need to check your business card. You do need to understand your pricing. But let's just put this into context. If your customer is a Lamborghini owner, price is irrelevant. Lamborghini don't do TV adverts because Lamborghini know that their customers are not watching TV. Their customers are going in with an understanding of the price, the value, the cost, and the worth. Now, there was an interesting programme the other night that brought it home. Mega yachts, £1 million a metre, 176 metre yachts with swimming pools and helipads and all the rest of it. They aren't worried about a price. Have you got the next 10p or you've put your prices up? You need to understand your business, not somebody else's, your business. At the end of the day, take yourself out of your business. Put yourself in the customer's shoes you want to engage. Now, I know that sounds pretty mind-bending, but if you're after a customer that drives a Mondeo, understand what Mondeo customers are. Understand where they shop, understand where they eat, understand the disposable income they have. And if your business is price structured, you need to understand that they will go on the internet, they'll press the buttons. If you're aiming your business and your customers are Range Rover owners that have £120,000 disposable income to buy a vehicle, have a look at what you're aiming at them for. Now, I've just done some recent work in the country sector, the shooting, the equine, the hunting, the people that go out in the countryside, the farmers. Yeah, they'll save a few pennies here and there, but if they want a Range Rover, they'll go and buy one. If they want a new shotgun, they'll go and buy one. If they want a new horse box, they go and buy one. But they look for somebody that's got a reputation, a brand, a customer service. Now, we talk about Range Rover. Range Rover now make special vehicles. You actually go to them and say, I want one with a gun case, I want one with this, I want one with that, I want one with a drinks cabinet. They make it for you. Now, that's a customer that isn't picking off a shelf. You want a horse box, you go and see the horse box manufacturer, Oakley for argument's sake, and say, right, I've got 2 race horses, we're doing this, I want a slide out, I want the customers dictate the price. So coming back to the very fundamentals, your garden centre. Well, you've got to have a look at other garden centres in the area. What do they sell different to you? Now, price is price. Right, we get that. That's fine. Recommended retail price. You start discounting, your customers expect a discount. What you need to be is different. You need to have a customer loyalty. Now, it comes back to what we were talking about. Does your business card look good? Does your flyer? All the rest of it. Bottom line is, nobody, and I do mean nobody, quibbles with the price of a Costa or a Starbucks or a McDonald's. That's the price. That's what it is. That's what you can pay for. Tesla cars will never discount a car at all. It's in their paperwork. You go into the dealership behind the back room, no discount given. Fact. So you need to understand that what your customer you're aiming for. Now, this is where it becomes important. If you know the customer target you're going for, you've got a target, you've got a focus, you understand the customer will then buy from you. Price might be a little bit Loyalty, respect, understanding, customer service, rapport, relationship, all of them will matter more than 2 or 3p more than somebody down the road. Now I say that because I've had a conversation today in a car garage, hence why I'm a little bit rougher than normal. Customer came in, didn't even quibble the price. I need my car serviced. I've heard good things about you. Can you fit me in? Tuesday, not a problem. That was it. End of conversation. There wasn't a how much is the oil filter? How much is the oil? The price was never discussed. They needed their car done. They needed their car serviced. They were given a loan car, all dealt with, customer happy, booked in, sorted. It's that rapport and that relationship that will mean that your customers grow. Now, there's obviously a lot that we did with that garage about building rapport, relationships, communication, putting a plan in place to understand where the customers come from. We need to understand a little bit more about the customer, how many miles they do and all the rest of it. But that's something we're planning. But the more you understand your customers, the better you can serve your customers. Because at the end of the day, your customers are paying your wages. That's fact number one. They are paying your wages. Fact number two is the customers you've got are the sales force of tomorrow. The customer service today is the future of your business. So you do a good service, good communication, good whatever today, that customer goes away and then they return either with somebody else or they refer you. And that's critical. So as much as getting your business cards, your flyers, your templates, all the rest of it, that's fundamental. That's basic business. We talk about that and we've done enough videos over the last 10, 15, 20 years to say get the branding right. And like I mentioned in a post just recently, I designed for Keith Suffling. Went to him the other day. Keith, got this new tyre brand. Got this tyre brand. What do you think? Well, we need to know where they're going. We need the customers. Sat down and worked out their forecast, where they're going, what they're doing, and created a plan for the first year, the second year, the third year, and the fifth year, and the marketing, how they're going to market it, how they're going to brand it, how they're going to do everything over the next 5 years. Now that's improving the image, building the brand, and then engaging the customers. And the colours, the brand, the feel, the look was all about rolling forward and building and engaging, so that then we built in loyalty packages. But all of that's basic fundamentals. It's what we do day in, day out. But you need to understand your customers. Who are they? What are they? And where do they shop? Where do they buy? What do they go? Take yourself into their shoes. In one of my recent posts, I had a picture of a little mind map. By understanding the brand, by understanding where you fit in with your customers, leisure and pleasure, sport is so much easy. But what I'm trying to get back to is that two simple things. If you're based on price, you're competing with the whole world, because obviously the buttons, the internet, the e-Google or whatever it's called, people can buy that product anywhere. But if you can get them in your shop, like a lot of the country stores I deal with, a lot of the garages I deal with, are trying to get the customers in, because when they've got them in, they can give them a cup of coffee. They can find out what they're doing at the weekend. They can engage with them, develop with them. And that's a bit different. That's a personal touch. And some of the biggest country brands, you know, your Mustos, your Holland Coopers, your Fairfax and Favours, the clothing brands are bringing people in. Try this on. And even some of the equipment manufacturers are bringing people in, demo days, tryout days, all the rest of it, getting people in, getting people to try them. They're now turning up at country fairs to get people and connecting. So you need to understand who your customers are, where your customers are, what your customers do, and what they want from you. I'm going to give it to you. Take yourself out of your business, stand outside the window on the world. What do you look like? What do you sound like? And what do you feel like the other side of your business? Because until you look out is one view. Looking in is a completely different view. And until you understand what it stands like to be that side of that window going, this business does this, it sounds like this, it feels like this. Price doesn't come into it. But we're going to do more on that. But I just wanted to set the record straight and say thank you very much for everybody that's helped and commented on the last post. See you soon.